If you've been following my advice, you're probably getting a lot of leads and are probably getting a lot of replies to your cold outreach, DMs, emails, whatever you do. But you're probably not getting sales, and here's why. A lot of beginners make the mistake of thinking that the second they get a lead, that means sales over, which is complete bullshit because there has been an agreement, you haven't gotten the money. So no, you didn't just win the lottery and you didn't get $1 million. And no, you're not a billionaire yet. So first of all, get out of that delusion. The second thing is, congratulations, you've mastered the process of cold outreach because you got a lead. Now keep on repeating that process, but the second process you need to master is the process of sales, the art of sales. And the simplest way I can put it in for any beginner is ask the most questions possible, and here's why. Whenever a person comes to you, okay, when they reply to your email, your DM, whatever you do, it is because your product or service does two things. It either solves an internal need or it solves the problem that they're actually willing to solve. And for example, I'm going to put it in perspective. If I'm someone who is becoming an influencer and I need a really good high quality camera, I might think of going to the Apple brand, right? To get an iPhone because that brand has a really good reputation. No matter how big that company is, no matter how big my respect for that company is in my brain, and I know that that's the only company that can get me a good camera, if I go in there, I'm not going to buy this first camera I see. I'm not going to buy the first iPhone I see. To be very honest, I might even go to the store 2 or 3 times before actually finalizing a phone. And here's why. Because every buyer, no matter who you are, will have natural uncertainty. And that's because that's just how customer psychology works. No matter how good you believe in the brand, you will always have uncertainty with your purchase. So what you need to do is you need to ask the most questions. Because if you ask more and more questions, you understand and you make the buyer feel like you understand them. If you understand them, you're able to understand what exactly they're uncertain about. Are they uncertain about the price? Are they uncertain about the features? Are they uncertain about something else? Because a lot of buyers genuinely don't know themselves what they're uncertain about. And if you ask them questions, you'll be able to find out what that is. And the second thing is, if you ask more questions, you are guiding the conversation and you are in the upper hand of the conversation, which means you won't be left with an awkward, I'll think about it on the sales call and then get ghosted later.